Tym Moss. Come on into the fold.
Come into the light.
Come into the light, Tym Moss. Hi, everybody. Welcome to, I'm going to scoot over a little more. Welcome to If These Walls Could Talk. I'm Wendy Stuart.
And I'm Tym Moss.
And Tym Moss is back.
Yes.
Back from the
in the flesh.
In the flesh, back from everywhere. You were everywhere.
Yeah, San Diego, Atlanta, Tampa, Chattanooga.
Was this part
of
your
everywhere except
political
my own sanity.
Campaign for when you're running for president?
Yeah, just a warm up.
Or the cat's out of the bag, right? I wasn't supposed to say anything about that, but okay, yeah, we're just getting ourselves all hunky dory here, and I just want to let you know. Well, come on, it's Pride, right? It's insane. But we have a really special guest coming to Pangea this week. David Beck and Jennifer Bobby are screening their amazing film here. And it's got starring role people in it. We've got Alexandra Gray from Empire, Abigail Hawke from Blue Bloods, Catherine Curtin from Orange is the New Black, and Andrea Rosa Guzman in her screen debut. Well, the film follows a Catholic school teacher whose life is upended after being fired from her job of 7 years because she was gay. These are stories all of us here we love when they are made into films, because that many more people will know about it. After an uncanny encounter, she forms a friendship with a young girl and her struggling father. The film is called refreshingly un-Hollywood and quietly powerful by critics. The film is called Regarding Us, and it is streaming on Paramount Plus. But here at Pangea, they are going to be here tomorrow night, 6/18, 7 p.m. And members of the cast and crew are going to be here too. So yeah, you do not want to miss this.
Yes.
So
well, now also Sean Penn, I saw today, is going to be directing a film about one of the cops at January 6th.
I did see that. I did see that also. Good.
Cooper, what's his name?
Yeah, he's the
pretty boy.
The pretty one with not Renee Zellweger, Lady Gaga. He did that film with her.
Star is Born. That Cooper guy.
I can't believe we can't. I'm going to yell shout out to our guests. You know who we mean? Cooper.
Usually between the two of us, we can get it. We have one mind, but not today.
Today, I am so sorry.
Bradley Cooper.
Sounds like Bradley Cooper. Oh my God, we did it. You know what? We deserve frequent flyer points for that. There you go. You know, with it being Pride Month, we have a lot on our plates. This past Sunday, I was with my LGBTQ center in Milford, Pennsylvania, and I put together, a field trip for TriVersity at Luna Park.
Oh, I love Luna Park.
Right, you were there with me. Not to be confused with the one in Coney Island Park, and this one is in New Jersey, spelled P-A-R-K. It is the amazing castle of the artist Ricky Boscarino. What is so incredible is in 1989, he bought this dilapidated little hunting cabin. He must have spent like $30,000 on it and turned it into like a 10,000 square foot mega art showcase.
Art installations everywhere. It's really amazing.
Ceramic collections, mannequins. I mean, Ricky collects everything, bowling balls, telephones, but he also collects old parts of our friends. Our past lovely friend Arlene, he's got her varicose vein in a jar there.
All right.
He has somebody I didn't know. Their fallopian tubes are there.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we always wonder, like, if we get surgery,
got a little Jeffrey Dahmer going on there.
what do we do with our parts?
Right, exactly.
Waste not, want not. So you can send them to Luna Park. But,
that's true. And maybe your parts could become art.
There you go. Your parts become art. Oh my God.
That's a t-shirt.
It is a t-shirt. That's so genius, Tim. This is why I love this guy. But I also want to shout out, while we're talking about Luna Park, they have the most, Ricky creates gorgeous jewelry. And you can go onto the website, lunapark.com, and order things, or you can actually go to Luna Park itself, which is such an incredible trip. And oh my God, Soho Johnny did an entertainment evening of jazz and blues and all these like really, really cool people. And that was it. I call it Chelsea Table and Chair.
I rarely get that correct.
It's Chelsea Table and stage. Right. But, you know, in our heads, it gets one way. What can I say? The show was fabulous. And my amazing electrical violinist, Daisy Jopling, who's been on the show. It was a while ago. But see, Tim remembers her because she's so incredible. She, of course, was one of the performers, and we love having her. And then, oh my God, the piece de resistance is Saturday. Hated rivalry. Right. Based on heated rivalry.
Yes.
It's a lot of rivalry. That's hard to say. At the Copa, doors open at 7, show at 8. Do I have that right?
You have that right at the Copacabana.
With starring Ike Gavelli and Jezebel. So if you're looking for something fun to do on Saturday night, we will all be there. We're fun. God damn it. We are fun. It's pride.
I have been all over the country. San Diego. We did shows in San Diego, in Atlanta. We were supposed to do shows in Tampa, but they like ghosted us and they never got back to us with dates and with times.
It was so
and
weird.
We couldn't figure out why. Well, I saw the other day that DeSantis had made it, had passed something he made it almost illegal for venues to host pride events. Right. And if they did, they would be subject to fines or possible closure.
People are canceling.
And our show is called 50 Shades of Gay. So that I'm guessing that's why they just chose not to even deal with it, but they never even told us or anything. So anyway, so I had a flight to Tampa and didn't know what to do, but my brother lives there, so I spent a few days with him. We had a ball, and then he had to drive up to Indiana for a wedding, and so I said, well, let's do a road trip and drop me off in Chattanooga on your way at my nephew's family's house. With he wasn't there; he's on a job site. But with his wife, Katie, and their 4 kids, ranging from 2 years old to 10 years old.
Oh, my God.
It was so much fun, but so high energy and so chaotic. It was absolutely incredible. But I'm kind of glad to get back home and close the door in my room.
And be in peace and quiet and your
But I just love them. I had a ball with them.
Have
it was too much fun.
Right.
Now, tomorrow I got back. Things have just been piling up and piling
helter skelter.
Since I got back. Tomorrow I'm performing a couple songs at the Bronx LGBT Expo. Going to Ike and Jezebel's on Saturday.
Right.
On Monday I'm going to Pride Night at the Mets game at Chase Stadium. And then I'm going to a party of Fred Barton's, which is very fun, very Broadway, very singers and stuff.
And I will be at Stonewall Foundation 4 to 7 on Thursday night, where they'll be adding names to the wall there of people that have done incredible amounts of work in the LGBTQ community. I got to tell you, I know, but this is so great, you know, that we can be a part of all of this.
Absolutely.
Because you brought up Florida, and I got something from a friend of mine, Fort Lauderdale, where the Stonewall Museum is. They're shutting down like the Pride events. They're pulling money, and people that would want to support it are afraid of losing their businesses. We saw this though starting to happen here with the corporations.
Yes,
last year. You remember that?
Absolutely.
Right. So you can imagine in places like Florida.
Yeah, but my big thing is I just found out yesterday that I'm going to be the announcer from 4 to 6 p.m. at the grandstands at the New York City Pride Parade. So
that's fun. Absolutely. And I will be with the Imperial Court of New York. I will be on a float this year.
Oh, good.
As I was last year, my dream.
I hope I get to introduce you.
You should, because we're usually in the front. Please, it's so great to be in the front. Because otherwise you're sitting there.
I'm going to march once through at the beginning of the parade with the Bronxborough president.
Cool.
And then circle back to the grandstand to do the announcement.
Well, that sounds fabulous. And speaking of fabulous, so I wanted to have this guest back on because nothing screams pride to me like this amazing person. Okay. She's the author of the book Girl Shock. She is helming the musical Girl Shock.
Yes.
Her personal belief is good music can't lie. She is a singer, a guitarist, a musical writer, a producer, a host, a public speaker, and she's just one of the most amazingly talented, creative powerhouses. Please put your hands together. And she's a fun girl. Put your hands together for Maria Konner.
Yeah, here I am. Hello.
All right.
Oh, I want to meet her. Whoever that girl you're
We'll need
talking
you
about
to move over just a hair.
Yeah, a hair, a
There we
tad.
go.
Okay, we're all in there.
Just a
I
little
know,
bit.
I love
like that.
our
Move it,
color
it's very
coordination.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It has
There
to
we
be
I have
go.
to go
Look
to
at
the
us.
right. I got my right and left mixed up.
All right. No, because we're like asked backwards on here.
Yeah,
that's
All
right. Oh, that's right. It's
Yeah,
the whole
where
weird
like
nerve
it's the
thing,
whole
Try shaving into one of these. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I was looking at my lips and one side was lopsided, but the side that was
Yeah,
lopsided wasn't the side I was thinking it was. And
Fix it.
this isn't
Yeah.
for the
Negative
dyslexic.
feedback.
Welcome to the
Maria
show.
Konner,
It's
how
our-
are you?
I am doing really well. You know, this has been a really fast year.
Yeah.
We
It's
were,
like
I
every-
was
I don't know
just
about
telling
you.
that with Stephen Shenigan, who owns
Wow,
Pangea.
it's like, you
No,
know,
it's in fast forward. It's
Yeah,
not normal.
yeah, I agree.
Y'all know it's not
yeah,
normal.
there's like a lot
This
going,
is
even
like-
for the young kids, you know, like
Right.
it's going so fast. So everything's really going great, but it's so busy. You know what I've been noticing? I spend less time making sure something's going to work right.
Mhm.
Everything's moving so quickly. I'm okay with it. It's like I need a break. I need to like.
No, but I
Yeah.
feel that way too
Yeah.
because being a Capricorn, and I just told Tim earlier, you have to know you asked me to do anything, I'm on top of it immediately.
Right.
Now there's just too many things, and it doesn't matter how
Yeah.
conscientious I am. And I walk around my apartment saying to my chihuahua, too many things, too many things, too many things. Do you feel that
Yeah,
way?
like, yeah, because it's like the whole market, especially with like AI and everything.
Yeah,
Everything's
right.
got to
Yeah,
be efficient,
yeah.
efficient. So
Uh-huh.
pretty soon, all that relaxing time, that inspiration time, that spiritual time that
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
developed as artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
that
moments
we
when you were
need as
younger and
artists.
you're like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
so glad
Maria,
my
the-
parents just yelled at me because now I'm going to write a song.
And then, right, I'll just write a song.
Go to my room
How-
and write a song.
The
Yeah.
hell with you. What's interesting to me about Maria, though, besides being an incredible artist, she really has a tech brain. And it's an
Mhm.
interesting
Yeah.
combination when you take, because a lot of creative people, we're earthy crunchy, we're fuzzy,
Oh,
we're,
Yeah.
we're
I
not-
know the type.
this one, when I
The
talk,
purebred.
right. With this
Purebred
one, when I
artist.
talk to her, I'm like, okay, you need to translate it into language that normal people will understand. Your whole tech thing, and she's got a real incredible way that you're looking at social media right now that I haven't heard.
Oh
from
yeah,
anybody
we
else.
haven't heard it. Yeah, how do we describe it? Let's see. It's both at the same time one of the most existential threats we ever have because of propaganda and stuff like that. I mean, look what's going on.
Okay, that's simple
Right.
because I
Polarizing,
understand
whatever.
that.
But at
Right.
the same time, it is one of the most incredibly powerful
Right,
technology. The Arab
right.
Spring, just people connecting communities of trans people. So trans people meet online, but then the trans clubs in person got destroyed by it. So
Mm.
it's this double-edged sword.
Yeah.
So
But-
it's like nuclear power. You have to learn how to use it.
Right. But
Mhm.
in
Good
your
luck.
Yeah.
in your opinion,
Before it explodes.
Right,
It
before
doesn't
it
require as much
explodes.
investment. Yeah.
plasma everywhere. How do you think we as people, we're all saying there's too much, it's AI, all of it. I mean,
Mm.
in your brain, how do you find this balance, Maria?
Play the piano.
Mhm.
Ah,
That's
Art.
good. Yeah.
Art,
yeah,
art,
art.
connecting with people, which naturally takes time
Right.
in person, moving to New York to connect with people in person.
Well,
Same
and
thing
you
on
just said something though that it
Yeah.
has affected the transgender community
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of people not meeting in person.
Oh yeah. That's
Mhm.
right. That's a weird thing about online is again you take everything's got a double-edged sword like nuclear energy. Yeah, it's like you have this community comes together, but the people who live in the cities lose their community.
Right.
So it's good
Right.
for one group and not good for the other. So my view is just honestly like art. Like what did Thomas was it Thomas
Jefferson?
No, the guy who
Edison.
Mark
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. Oh,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
Mark.
We
All
should
right.
all be taken out and shot.
Whenever I
This
become
is
a girl,
pathetic.
I just became a girl like a few hours
Right,
ago.
and I've been a
this
girl
is
my
good.
whole life.
You
so
really
I
do
don't-
have
yeah,
blonde
the
hair.
hormones are going through. me.
Right,
Shut
so
up, I'm delighted. Mark Twain said the best truth in the newspapers are the comics.
Right,
People
Mhm.
laughed at his
Yeah.
joke. He said, "Why are you laughing? It's not a joke.
right.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Because if you're going to tell the truth, you better make it funny."
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but this, okay, all
Or
of this
put it in a song.
that's
Or put it in a song.
happened with you
Yeah.
was an epiphany. You had your, and
Yeah.
this is what the book's about, the musical's about. You
Yes.
were the straight dude living on a golf course,
Yes.
married.
Yes.
Did you have a white picket fence?
We definitely had a fence.
Okay, it wasn't white
I
picket,
think,
but we
I
got
think it might have been white at one point, but it was
Okay.
dark gray.
right. But Maria's life was actually dark gray when she was living this existence. Like, did you wake up every day and go, something's not right?
Yeah.
Something's not right.
Every day I look at those beautiful rafters. I think about how much money did that cost? How much of my mortgage pays that? I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? And then a day has gone by.
But have you
I love that
have you
song.
always been a songwriter? Have you always interpreted life?
Through
Yes.
song,
Music.
yeah.
Yes, but I never really realized I was a songwriter until I was like in college. Because when I was younger, my parents, I had two essential ingredients to becoming a great pianist. I think I'm a great pianist. Number one,
You are.
is you have to thank you. You have to have a great piano.
Yes,
Right.
You really
that's
do.
true.
Right, and
Something
that's
that's really,
important,
and in a place that nobody bothers you. And the other one is you have to have crazy parents because the world was so crazy. I mean, my own parents were, they were both the irony is they both majored in psychology.
Oh, I
And I'm
didn't
just sitting
realize.
like- I'm like sitting like-
right.
You're just like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm going to play the piano. I mean, what else am I going to do? Right here, you're a little kid.
Right.
You're all
They
alone.
always say kids that are like the sons or daughters of psychologists are the most screwed up of all.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just,
Maria agrees with that.
I mean, you're yelling at each other. I don't just see the point.
right.
Right. So I'd be sitting there and I feel unsafe.
Did you zone out? You would go
Yeah, I
to
got to the
Maria
point.
land.
Oh yeah, I would like, I'm my electronics kid.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
Play the piano. Then guitar.
But you traveled with them
wow.
quite a
I
bit.
did.
Dad was into ecotourism before anybody
He ran
would.
safaris in Africa.
I mean, how cool is
Wow,
that?
very
So,
cool.
how did that influence your
Huge.
creativity? Yeah.
Enormously. First of all, if you're a little kid, when you hear about Africa, like in the books and everything, and then your dad says, "Oh,
We're going
we're
to
going to Africa," you're like,
Wow.
"What?" You get there, and to see I remember the hippos were the first ones I
Oh
saw.
wow.
I can remember.
Yeah, they're
every
really
little
unreal.
sound, every
Wow.
smell. I remember their
Yeah.
little pink ears spinning when they come.
They
up
have
from the
little,
water.
the cutest little ears.
Yeah, they're like 60 hippos just laying on top of
Wow.
each
You know,
other,
they're the most
sleeping.
vicious animals there are.
Yeah, I was gonna
just-
say,
Tim.
just don't piss them off or
Yeah.
get
It's
in their
like-
way.
I can't even describe what it felt like. And
Wow.
some of them were in the water when they would. And
Yeah,
you see
it's
their ears
beautiful.
pop up from
Yeah.
the water, and they were so cute, very dangerous.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
How
When-
close did
But
you
how
get?
did
Yeah.
maybe like
witness that?
20
would be
feet,
amazing.
maybe.
You were 20 feet away.
Wow.
Wow.
We were on the top of the Land Rover, and then we
Yeah.
got out, and stayed near the Land Rover.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. When you see that, and then you see the African savannah and the elephants,
Wow.
Gorgeous.
and you think
I
about
know.
and I was like into physics, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are my friends doing right now, and what am I doing right
Mhm,
now? It's like,
right.
are we on the same planet?
Yeah.
It would just
right.
be
But
like
you
so
knew,
weird.
right?
I
How
did.
incredible.
Oh,
what
yeah.
how that was going to
Well,
affect
just such a different environment.
Yes.
Oh my God.
An ecosystem and
Yes.
just everything.
You just
yeah.
were in the presence of the divine. You
Yeah.
knew that the divine was there.
Mhm.
You knew it was listening, and I went to the piano and the guitar, and
and you would bring that. No, that's important. You would bring that to the piano.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they had a piano at the home. We lived in
Oh, nice.
we lived in the penthouse of the New Stanley Hotel in central
Sweet.
Nairobi.
So you lived in the city in Nairobi.
Yeah, lived in the city of Nairobi.
Oh my God, I love
Yeah,
Nairobi.
and we would go back
Yeah.
and forth. We lived there,
Right.
and then in the Tate room, the restaurant, they
Yeah.
had a grand piano there.
Nice.
That was only open during dinner, and I used to sneak
She
back
was
there
playing
and
the
just tear into that thing.
Wow.
And there was a guy there who introduced me to Oscar Peterson.
Tell me who Oscar Peterson
He is one of those black pianos like Herbie Hancock.
Okay, I know.
He's
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Those guys look up to Oscar.
Right.
And this guy's like a
Wow.
maniac on the piano. I'm like, I don't even.
And
I
you found out
got
that,
to
yeah.
figure out what this guy is doing. It was amazing what he could do with the piano. Anyway, so by doing that, and everything was like, and I lived in England for a time. London.
Yeah, UK
And
as
just-
well.
Oh, and everything was
And the
just
Middle
so
East,
amazing.
too.
The Middle East.
I
We didn't
mean-
live there, but we spent a lot of months, several months there. First
Wow.
time you see the pyramids, I didn't even.
Oh my God.
I'm looking at the pyramids, like they're right in front of you. I'm like in the distance. I'm like, I don't see them. There's like a mountain there. I'm looking for the
Right,
pyramids.
Yeah.
there's no pyramids
I don't
here.
see
They
it. And he
lie.
goes, you're looking at the fucking pyramids. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what?
There's
And
a
all of a sudden, they
pyramid.
appeared.
Oh wow.
I did not notice that they had perfectly straight lines.
Uh-huh.
They were that big.
I would imagine,
Wow.
though, that would fascinate you, the precision with which the pyramids are.
precision?
Yeah, how did they do that?
I
Well, the
had
scope
never
and the
seen
size.
yeah,
something.
those days, Tim.
When you realize that they were the size of a fucking mountain and they were perfectly straight.
Right. Right.
You know, like, my first thought was,
that?
if I was a slave and I was thinking of rebelling, I'm like, I can't compete with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go 100 miles and that fucking thing will be staring at me.
Huh?
You know what I mean? Like, to me,
I have never heard anyone talk about the pyramids like
I
that.
can't compete with that.
It's great.
You want to rebel? Fuck no. Look at that. Oh, that
What?
thing, yeah.
What a piece of
Those
history.
people built that fucking thing.
Right. How did they do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But all of this,
Yeah.
contributed to who you were, and there you were in suburbia, and you knew it was like not right. It was not right.
So when I left this enchanted place, my father was this amazing person. You play my father in the musical, but
Okay.
we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
We came back to the U.S. and
Now, where in the U.S. did you live?
New
Or did
Jersey.
you grow up in New
Oh,
Jersey?
no, God,
Okay.
this is
Suburban New
You're
Jersey,
not in
20
Nairobi.
miles away.
Okay.
Not in Nairobi
Everybody, half the people in my
anymore.
town commuted to Manhattan, but we didn't want the train in our town because it was Livingston.
Oh, you were in Livingston, very high end.
Yeah, Jared
Livingston.
Kushner lives behind me.
Yeah.
There's no train coming in my town.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Livingston's very high end.
You know, so when I came back, it was like all of a sudden I was this outcast. Like all those things that I cared about, I was this weirdo.
Well,
you
these
know,
kids were playing soccer.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah.
Now, how old were you at that time?
maybe like 12, 13.
Oh, what a
Oh,
church.
okay.
Well,
Good.
yeah.
That's that adolescence,
So-
beginning of adolescence.
Yes,
And, yeah.
I just was turning 13 because I was getting
Right.
bar mitzvahed.
So
Uh-huh.
you had to come back from like living in Africa, and then you had to
In
deal
nature.
with being in nature, and you had to go through the
Yeah.
whole thing. You had to learn the Torah.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I learned it. I remember I did come back periodically. Well, it wasn't like I hadn't been back.
Right, but
you
it's
know,
not like you were in
but
Hebrew
I was-
school with everybody
But
else.
I was thrown
either.
into this getting bar mitzvah thing, and that was when we basically stopped traveling.
Mhm.
And
Maria's
and
getting bar mitzvah.
and I'm getting bar mitzvahed, and I always love the dresses the girls wore.
What was the
Mhm.
dress? What was
The girls, if I couldn't have the girl, I would
Right, you
wear
want-
her clothes.
right.
That's another thing.
You didn't
But,
want the girl, you wanted her clothes.
I prefer the girl, but,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I'll go for the clothes. If
Yeah.
it doesn't work out.
Close is a close.
Either way,
close
I'm
second.
getting something feminine.
Maria's easy,
I'm easy.
easy to get along with. So you made it through your bar. You were bar mitzvah.
I got bar mitzvah, but it was a
I mean, what
traumatic experience.
I was going to say, what a change of
I
culture.
know.
It
and
was, and
It's
my
shocking. You talk
it
about
was
girl
what-
shock.
What was the shock?
it
of
was literally like being emotionally raped.
Wow.
You want to know
wow.
the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your parents, were they even a little bit sensitive to
No.
that? Nope.
Uh-huh.
No.
It
You
was,
were-
this
you were
is
gonna
what it
be-
is,
yeah,
and this is what you have
right.
to do.
And my father is a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde character.
Okay.
Fantastic father.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't ask for better.
Mm-hmm.
Inspirational. He was into science and
Nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
and horror movies. I was into science.
Yeah,
horror
you.
movies.
I know
didn't
you
watch
have
them.
that. You have
I didn't
that
watch
to
sports.
you.
So, but when he came back to the U.S., he reverted to a primordial being.
Uh-huh.
And that's who you play in the musical.
Okay.
Tim can be a primordial being. That's
Because-
a description of the father.
Like, you get bar mitzvah. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not like into this whole disco dancing thing. Like, it kind of offends me to have the song YMCA play. I wasn't like at my.
Oh no,
fucking
but
bar
our friend
mitzvah.
Felipe.
Mhm.
Okay, but hold on. Felipe Rose has been on the show. We love Felipe.
I
It's
love it.
part
I
of
love.
YMCA.
Here's the problem. I love the Village People,
Yes.
but
Right.
the dude does not.
Ah,
okay.
right.
Me as a
Maria
man.
loves the
Right.
Village People, but of course the dude.
You see the
when-
difference?
Yes, of
That's the
course.
truth.
Right, and you
love
were the
song
dude. You were the
YMCA.
dude
Right.
then. You were the dude because Maria
The
wasn't
dude
out.
hated
Now,
that music.
Did you have the duality? Have you always had that, or
I think so in some ways. It wasn't
Uh-huh.
a trans thing.
right?
You know,
Right.
Like for example, just take the song YMCA.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that song, but I knew why I hated the song.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a good song.
Mm-hmm.
But what did
What
you
I
hate?
hated about it was that people were telling me that I have to disco dance to that song.
Uh-huh.
When, like, instead of me, I had been traveled all around the world, and if I'm going to talk to a girl, I want to talk to her. I don't want to show her my dance moves.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
love
that
it.
and all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm just a piece of meat showing dance moves. That's
Yeah.
what I am
See,
in this
okay, I
YMCA
love-
world. You can
Yeah.
go ahead and do that, but don't make me do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if you want to go ahead and dance the YMCA, I'll love it. I'll watch all your dance moves. If you ask me to do it, I'll politely say no. And then
Right.
if you're forcing you on the dance floor, I will cut your fucking head
And
off.
so you were forced.
Okay.
You get the idea?
With
Yes, I was forced.
decapitation made
That's-
her angry.
That's the idea.
That's the
That's how I
idea.
felt it. But see, that's the complexity.
No,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
know when you
Yeah.
dislike, you hate. your other side, right? It's like, oh my God. It's
so
you are very black and white.
I'm very black and white, but at the same time, to answer your question, I do have
duality.
I am very, very technical. I'm a tech executive.
Yeah.
I'm into like engineering and science and all this, but I also love music.
Right.
So when I played the piano, it was always about using it was always the artsy side, the very fluid side, the part that I don't want to talk about scales and all that complicated.
Yeah.
I just want to feel good.
Right.
That's the person that's playing the piano.
Right. Well, that's
using the other guy's skills.
Right. But that's why, like, a lot of times artists are bad at business, like, and they don't realize that show business is business.
Oh,
and because arts, music, dance, acting, all of that comes from emotion. It's all about emotion.
Absolutely.
And business is no emotion.
Yeah.
You gotta so there's a duality
but
there.
Got that side, but like you talk about
I do.
She's got that.
It's painful.
It is cut like and dry. Take no prisoners. Well, I know stories you've told me from work, people that have to work under you, not pretty.
That's a whole nother thing.
Right. She looks so pretty right now. Not pretty when it comes to the tech world.
My boss in the tech industry is the nicest, sweetest man, an elderly Indian man. He's very well respected. And he hired me because I'm his bulldog.
Yeah, no, I know. And you're going to do the dirty work. He's got
this evil grin on his face. I'm like, so-and-so, do you think I was too tough on that guy? He goes, oh, no. You just keep doing what you're doing. I'm just like this evil laugh. Like, all right, great. Right. So, no, it's like this duality.
Yeah, I got it.
It's like I have to be tough on people, but that's only when like they're being lazy.
Well, right, of course.
I put it up on a fucking spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is up on the fucking wall. How you can't read that? I think you don't want to. Bullshit.
And what happens if you've already told them once or twice?
Yeah, then I usually I tell them I bite my lip when I tell them the second time, but when I have to tell them the third time, all right, hang on a second. Maria is not here. I'm sending Mark after you.
Right. And it's going to get ugly.
And that's what actually I have somebody who works for me. She says to me, oh, I can get anybody to do anything I want. I'm like, really? How do you do that? She goes, I just tell them that if they don't do it, they're going to have to speak to you.
Yeah.
No. I'd rather go to Detroit. I'd rather be thrown into, what's that movie? Kentucky Fried Movie. Send him to Detroit.
Send him to Detroit. So,
Kentucky Fried Movie. Oh my God,
I can handle crocodiles. I can handle knives. Send him to Detroit.
No. So we left off with you in the suburbs, and you freaks because in your show, Girl Shock, you have a song, and when you performed it here at Pangea, it's about really the demise of your marriage and how you felt about her.
Yes.
I'm like, I looked at the face of all the women in the audience, and they were like, it was bad. They weren't on your team. Yeah, because it was like you
weren't on my team, but I was singing as one of them, wasn't I?
No, because it really. So let's talk about the dude versus. Let's talk about Mark versus Maria, right? Because they're all in this one body. That was definitely Mark, and Mark was every guy that like treated you badly. All of a sudden, like that's who you became on stage, and I'm thinking to myself, I love Maria so much. There's got to be a way we can get this song tempered and nicer. Maybe not so.
First of all, have somebody else sing it.
Right, because when she's banging it out on the piano, and I think the chorus is "fuck yeah." See, I even remember.
That's a different song.
And but I look at the women's faces in the audience, and I'm like, okay.
Well, that's why I play the pretty songs first. I figured if you like my pretty songs, can't I give you something raw and just like, don't you want to? You say you want to understand men better, then you better listen to this fucking song. Fuck yeah!
She needs to have her own show where she works with cisgender women and explains how to understand men better. I'm just deciding you are the person that could do that.
And they better listen, or you'll make them talk to Mark.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to deal with Mark. You're not getting out of this room.
Yeah.
So Mark
is going to come in and take care of everything. So you found yourself in San Francisco.
I did. So I when I came back to the U.S., I mean, I actually saw my first trans woman in London.
And that's pivotal. What was that?
When I was like maybe 11 years old.
What did that stir inside of you?
I just fucking loved it.
You did.
It wasn't so much in the trans. I was like, look at her doing her own thing.
You loved her.
Wow.
Good
Wow.
for you.
Right.
Like, it was more
Wow.
like that.
That's
Right.
very
Like, you're
evolved.
sexy. That is fucking hot. I love it.
That's very evolved.
That story,
For
I
that
love
age.
it. And then
Yeah.
then we went back to the flat that evening. I remember my
Yeah.
mother and my
Flat,
father
right.
said, "You see, my mom was like, you see that transvestite?"
Oh, they
My
were
fa-
talking about the transvestite.
Yeah, my father. So I think she looked great. Good for her.
Your dad said that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so funny. You
Yeah.
too. You both felt the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
way, right.
So I always just thought I always loved the oddballs.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
underdogs. I always
Yeah.
thought trans people were hot. Right. I just thought it was hot. Like there's a lot. I think a lot of the things. I like S&M.
Mm-hmm.
We won't go to that.
Right, because
That's
you're
another
like,
session.
yeah, that's a whole other session with Maria because you're also
Let's not go
like
there right
such but you're such a dichotomy of things that is like not easy to figure out. Even like your trans is different from anyone else's trans.
Yeah, it's very unusual because I really am
It's
a straight guy, and a trans woman.
Right, but you're not a
Uh-huh.
cross-dresser. I mean, there are people that don't understand this that could call you a cross-dresser, but it's way more than that.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot
I'm an
going-
entertainer. You
Yeah.
know, to me, if I wasn't like going somewhere, it wouldn't be as exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's the point? You know?
Right. And one
Right,
of the
right,
things you've
yeah.
always said that I think is important, you love dressing up like a woman because you got the attention
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
craved. That's
Yeah.
important.
Interesting. Yeah.
I got the
as a
attention I
dude,
crave.
You don't get that.
I get the attention I crave by like 1,000-fold,
1,000
maybe
fold,
10,000.
Right.
So it's worth spending the hour to get ready.
Mhm.
You know, it's a small investment, right? You know,
It's a
and-
minimal
yeah.
investment.
People, you could act any way you want,
Yeah.
except being an asshole. which
Right.
Sometimes I really don't want a girl now. When I'm a guy, I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So so it was just positive feedback. It was one of these things where I've never.
feedback, right.
I did it for Halloween because I just got divorced, and I never experienced that kind of power before. Imagine
Mhm.
literally like
Wow.
put on
that's
Batman's
first
out,
time.
you put on
Right.
Batman's
Oh my God.
outfit, and the
Right.
first thing he goes, look at those fucking spandex.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you hit the
Wow.
Joker, and you're like, ooh, and that too.
Yeah. Right.
Like you're just like it just keeps. That's what the song "Girl Talk"
Right.
is about. How the song itself, the title song for the
Mhm.
show, is how life just keeps getting better and
Yeah,
better.
you talk about that.
Right.
Every
yeah.
verse
Right.
it gets,
Yeah.
can it get any better than this? And
Right.
watch this one. Boom. Can it get the camera? Can it get any better than this? That's what the
Mhm.
song is.
Is
about.
it the
Jackson-
power? Is it the attention? Is it all of it combined that like you're bigger than life in person?
Yeah.
And I met Mark. I thought Mark was a great person, but
Okay.
Mark
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
not the gilded lily.
Yeah. And that's really the theme of the musical. It's like
Yeah.
just think about if I had to summarize how I feel about
Yeah, yeah.
who I am, I would say, can you imagine if Bruce Wayne was really pissed off because Batman was getting all the attention?
Yeah.
I love it. Right.
That's what the musical's about.
I love it.
Because how I see it is you've got the best of both worlds.
Yes, I do.
Literally.
I do.
Literally.
Yeah.
I do. And it's like, and then the problem becomes the sex becomes a problem. Can we talk about that on this show?
Yeah, we
Sure.
talk about everything on this
Yeah,
show. It's
so we're
whatever
sex in
you
the
want to
title?
talk about. Yeah.
So it's sort of like, well, there's two kinds of sex to me, and I think we all kind of relate to it generically. I like to talk about things that are generic.
Okay.
One is love, and the other one is lust.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Love and lust.
And they're two different things.
Yeah.
And then how many times have you gone to school and you're like, okay, pick two girls or pick two guys. Which one would you want to just fuck? Just
Yeah.
total lust. The one, you might
Which
actually fall
one
in love with
you
her.
love and which
Yeah.
one what is kill, I think.
Yeah, like to me, like lust is guys and love is girls.
Mhm.
As a man,
Yes.
as a man,
Yeah.
I'd rather be a man with a woman
Mm-hmm.
who happens to be a dominatrix. No, that's
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we're on to a
Okay.
whole
It's
other
not
thing.
required. But I went down that path.
You did, but it's okay. It's
or,
your path.
Or like other than that, if it's just like casual sex, it's like it's easier to fuck guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not really that
right,
attracted
right.
to them, but we smoke a bunch of pot. So
Yeah.
I'm getting pounded as long as I'm bottom. It's great.
Uh-huh.
So there are people
No
that
offense.
there are people that would, and I hate these labels, that would just label you bisexual for that.
They can, yeah, it's weird because labels. Think about it.
Labels, I hate them.
If you think about labels, in the end of the day, what does a label mean? It depends on how a person's using a label.
Mhm.
Right.
If it's just somebody calling you this and they have an idea of what that means, and they're never going to change their mind. That's different than if you're part of a demographic survey, or if you're talking to your
Mhm.
friends.
Right.
It has to be in context.
To me, labels were created for inclusion.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
The
sure.
people
make
want
it
to
okay,
be.
right,
The
to
people want to
include
feel
it.
as part of a group or
Right.
part of a
And I think
thing.
they're good in many ways. It's like the same
Right.
thing with social media or AI or anything. It can be really powerful. It can be very dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
ultimately, here's what I
Two
learned.
sides to everything.
Want to hear one of the biggest moments of my life?
The big
Yes.
moment, here it comes.
I just got divorced. It's in the pre-story of my musical. and I decided to go to Jerusalem on a spiritual quest. You know?
I'm choking because I went there to have an Orthodox conversion. Oh God!
That's another thing.
What were you doing on?
So
were you doing birthright?
No.
Okay.
My ex-wife family lived there. They did
in Jerusalem.
In Jerusalem, her sister and mother. And I went there just to visit the family, and then I got to talking to her her brother, who was into like very liberal Judaism, very like Kabbalah and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed speaking to him, and it was a very good conversation. Blah blah. Hey, you should come back to Jerusalem during this time, Shavuot, when there was events going on. So I said, okay, whatever. So then I get divorced, and I decided to take him up on it. I think I took him up on it, and then I went back. And I remember I went there like several times.
But you had already kicked her to the curb, and then you went to visit her family.
I definitely saw. I went there once afterward.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact.
Yeah.
Right,
but you did go.
I went there on
after.
several trips.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, those details are right. So I knew people there when I first went there. He introduced me to it. Then for some reason, whatever.
It's beautiful, Jerusalem.
Doesn't matter. So anyway, long story short, so I get I'm standing there at the Wailing Wall, and they said to me, when the sun rises, the doves are going to fly out. I'm like, bullshit. I'm a New Yorker. Prove it. Fucking prove it.
We have pigeons in New York.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to fly.
Nothing's going to fucking fly on the thing. So I'm standing there at the Wailing Wall. The sun's rising. I see the Dome of the Rock. I see the Mount Olives.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Do I feel it? Do I feel being at the center of human consciousness?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
An awesome moment. The sun comes up. The doves fly out.
Oh my
Amazing.
goodness.
God, number one.
Right on cue.
Wow.
Then this cantor starts singing a woman. Beautiful songs. Yeah. Number two. I'm feeling it.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it.
you could feel it.
Oh, God, just give me one more. Then all of a sudden, these people are throwing stones. These Hasidic Jews are throwing stones at the cantor, because she's female.
Right.
In this moment.
And ruining the moment.
So
ruining the because that's what they're very awful.
So I went from this
one
of the most spiritual moments in my life to the most ridiculous moment
Yeah.
in my life.
Right, reality
and
check.
that is Jerusalem.
Right.
Okay.
So at that moment, I thought to myself, wouldn't it be funny if you realized that if I could say one thing about life, my deathbed, that would enlighten humanity? That's what I learned when I was in Jerusalem. And here's what it is.
Interesting.
No matter where you go, there's assholes
everywhere.
Even when the doves are flying.
That's at the
I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're trans.
There's always an asshole.
There's an asshole everywhere. And if you don't like trans people, the odds are you met some of the assholes.
There you go. Exactly. And if you don't get doves, you'll get pigeons.
And you know better than that. You just want to be angry. I get it. That's the problem with social media. It amplifies the asshole.
Wow, we have just come full circle into social media and asshole amplification. I do want to run your clip that we're
have a video
today. Yeah,
that's
we have
from my
from
the
Girl Shop.
Go ahead and set it up.
That one actually. Oh, you got one from Girl Shock? Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
I love because you're working on Girl Shock.
Oh, it's not the one I sent you. It's a different one.
The one you sent me, I don't know what happened.
Okay,
to it.
right.
Maybe it is the one.
Yeah.
We'll see which one.
But she's always good at picking.
If it's me playing useful idiot, that's
no. I play them though, and I.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, I don't do it randomly.
This is a song about first time I walked out as a girl by myself. It was so scary, but so exciting. On my face, and I walk out to the street. I feel so right, and I feel so sweet. Hey, hey. Whistle me a song as I strutted to the bar, 'cause everyone on the street thought I was a whore. I like to I never thought I'd find such fabulous cheese until I started living as a girl. Yeah! And when I walked into the bar, it you should try it. And now I no other way to go. Start it all again. Even should I live as a girl. Let's try it at least once. After this, I started thinking that everything I did and just a little flair made people care. And now I'm wondering what this boy inside me is for. Well, I guess he's here just to mind. Take it away, Omar! Put on my face and I walk out to the street. I feel so right and so complete. Ain't that sweet? Everybody! I find you so sweet and you're all so cheap. Till I started when as a girl. And now I see no other way to we can start it all again. Should try living as. Yeah, guys, you gotta try it at least once, otherwise you have no idea what it's like. Hey, yeah!
20 minutes. Yeah.
Yay!
Hello, there we are.
Love
That's the
that.
first time I walked out as a woman by myself, and it's a true story.
It is a true
Mm,
story.
so exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And
Feel
you
like such
made
a
it into
whore.
a song as you do with so much in your
Sort of
life.
whistling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wow.
Because you had mentioned the first time that you put that. I mean, how liberating that would have been
Yeah.
the first time that you
The
actually
first
put
time had to be like,
women's clothes on.
Oh,
But
yeah.
look at you now. Your makeup,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
thank you.
flawless and gorgeous.
Flawless.
Obsessed.
How long did it take you to learn how to put on your
To
own?
put on makeup, I'm trying to think. Like I probably to the point where it was good enough. I thought to go
Yeah.
outside. Probably
Uh-huh.
took like over a year.
Oh wow!
And there were no tutorials.
right,
there,
right,
wait, there
right.
were no tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like when I went out for Halloween, I looked okay because I had
Mhm.
somebody who was kind of gave me some tips. But until I really thought I looked really
Yeah,
good.
you got it
Uh-huh.
down.
It was a
You-
year or
you-
two.
yeah.
And at that point, I was going out a lot. I was supposed to go out just for Halloween, but then
Mhm.
what I did was
We
instead
know
of
what
going, I
happened.
went out. I started going out 6 weeks before Halloween because I wanted to learn the scene.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure it's in the whole LGBT San Francisco scene. I'm like, it's a great place.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh, Halloween comes. And then, of course, I was supposed to stop. And that's where the musical the dude says, you got to stop. We had a contract. It's sort of
Yeah.
like a Cinderella kind of
Right,
reverse
right.
Cinderella story or
Right.
something like that. You know, and then I went and bought a Wonder Woman outfit just to go, fuck you. I just want a Wonder Woman
Yeah.
Yeah,
outfit.
right.
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
be
Return
Wonder
it?
Woman.
You fucking
Wonder Woman.
lazy piece of shit. You won't return it. You'll just say, fuck it, let her wear it. You know, and then a trans dominatrix invited me to be her assistant at the Power Exchange Sex Club, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
this is fucking incredible. It just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I go
From
back
a house on the golf course.
and then
Yeah.
I tried dating women again. I'm like, and they're like just ignoring me. I'm like this fucking loser. Like, why would I subject myself to this shit?
Yeah,
It's
right.
interesting.
I can fuck, man. I'll just need smoke a lot of pot.
Yeah.
And the guy pulls down his pants. I'm like, oh god, isn't this fucking crazy?
Maria,
Where are the mirrors?
there is nobody like you. I have to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just telling the truth.
No, no.
I
This
mean,
is,
what would you do if you fucking got divorced or lived in the suburbs and everybody was like, all they talk about was wine and lawns and stuff like that.
That's why I'm my whole world. That people are like, why did you get involved with the LGBTQ world? I'm like, I didn't get involved. I was just there. And those people, everything about them is fabulous, appealing, supportive, gorgeous, and
creative,
smart, and creative,
and fun.
Right.
That's what my father used to say. People would say, "What do you hang?" See, he had gay people like working for him.
Yeah.
Look at all these gay people. You know something? They're a lot more fun than you.
Yeah.
That's why. Period.
I wish your dad were still here. Because
he was a great person.
I'm beginning to see where you got it.
Oh yeah, and he was an entertainer. He would talk about his safaris. People come in and say,
"He was.
You're not going to believe what happened to me the other night in the tent." I'm not thinking to myself, Dad, it wasn't the other night. It was like 3 years ago. But anyway, a hippo farted. It was the worst smell I ever faced.
These are things none of us
sitting
think
there
about.
as a little kid going, wow. People, they love what he's doing.
Your dad was bigger than life.
He was, and everybody met him, like, and he was such a good person, but he just had this like evil demon on his shoulder. So that's the villain in my musical. The villain who took my wonderful, amazing father and turned him into you.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. So this musical is just like
thank you.
So incredibly symbolic of everything that's Maria. Now,
every character has so many layers.
Right. Exactly. Because
it's
right
so
there from her life. So you're moving along with this musical. Tell us about some of the new aspects of it.
So the new aspects is I released the soundtrack to the musical in November of last year. Right. And that's recorded with a live band.
Gorgeous.
My producer and I, Omar Kabir, amazing instrumentalist, helped produce my thing.
Fabulous.
Anyway, so I was talking to him like, maybe we should do it electronically with a click track and build it up. And like, we're looking at each other. Nah, we want a live band.
Yes.
No, not doing that. Nope. So we hired like my bass player is like played with Joe Jackson's touring bass player.
Oh wow.
Michael Vizzy something other, can't remember his name. Drummer like plays on Broadway. So we knocked out these songs in 3 days.
Nice.
Totally live. I'm on my grand piano. Overdubbing guitar and that kind of stuff. And then we had a show, and now I'm working on the storyline. And as we're going through the storyline, we realized, you need 2 more songs.
Okay.
Right. So should I go into the songs?
I'm dying to know because, like, what parts of your life do these songs?
Yeah. And this is Jackson kind of pushing me.
The amazing Jackson Sturkey.
Jackson Sturkey is my partner. He plays me as a man.
Yeah.
What a great writing part! So much
my
fun.
God,
I'm like
he would be perfect.
Because I'm more rock and roll, and he's more, theater.
Yeah.
And I got
Jackson's
that theater
an incredible
vibe,
human
but I
being,
just
too.
don't have as fully as he does. I'm like in the middle, like a typical trans person. So people talk. The first one, a lot of people said your ex-wife needs a song.
Oh.
You broke up with your ex-wife.
Right.
She's a big character. She represents. Her name is Karen in the musical. If you get what I mean. So you got to have a Karen song. I'm like, all right. So the song we came up with is about settling, like
settling. When you settle for things.
You settle things. So this is the idea that it's not a great marriage. I married her because I just was tired of being alone. I was forced. Whatever.
You were lonely.
And I was just lonely, and she's rejoicing. I got this beautiful house. He's all right. Whatever. He's good. Like it's that kind of thing. She doesn't really care about me, but she's got a deepness, and there's a reason why she is the way she is.
Right.
So the name of the song about settling is called "Why Go for Great When Good Will Do."
Oh my God! This is a song about mediocrity.
Yeah, and this is like that title, even though
that alone.
Yeah, so that's a Jackson title.
Yeah,
right.
Yes,
that's
I could
that's
hear
all
him saying
Jackson.
that. Yeah,
like I would be a little more literal, where Jackson just comes up with these flares. So I had this like song I wrote that was kind of this upbeat, and Jackson added his bits to it, and then we did that. And it's this really upbeat song where she's dancing around. He's what's it go? He's sick of working in the tech bro world. He needs balance. He needs his girl, but I can see. I can be whatever he wants me to be.
I can be whatever he wants me to be. Wow.
I love this life. Why go for great when good will do? It's that kind of thing. And she's dancing around, and all of a sudden he's there. She's like, "Why?" She's horrified. You heard the whole thing because he left and came back because he forgot something. And
he hears her singing.
And he hears her singing, and then it goes into the song, the angry song. You're sporadically sucking great songs from
now we're in the angry song. I know the angry. So this is a new angry song.
No, it's the same song.
The same angry. Okay,
angry song.
the angry song. Yeah, it's good. That's a really angry song.
Which I wrote with my friend Steve Rosenblatt many years ago. Steve has 3 co-writing credits in the song. Guy I grew up with. You can imagine we both hated the monoculture virus,
Of course.
the culture virus.
Yeah,
and
in
you
New
had
Jersey.
two
right.
kids like just both hated it, writing songs about angry songs.
Well, that's why you can collaborate with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. I really
Yeah.
like collaboration.
And you
with
also
him.
have a connection, a rare connection that
Yes.
you don't
Yeah.
have with other people.
Yeah, and he's got
a lifetime.
Yeah, a lifetime friend, and
Yeah.
he's come to all the shows. He's probably met him. Steve Rosenblatt, tall guy. He's like a big lawyer or partner of a law firm.
Big tall lawyer.
Big tall lawyer. So then the other song, it was about Jackson insisted that we put the sequence about Under the Golden Gate in there.
Yes.
The show that I
Right, and if you could just recap, because other people have not seen you on the show.
It was
before.
kind of
What
like
was Under the Golden
kind of like
Gate?
this show for San Francisco.
Right.
But I got to the point where I was able to do it at the headquarters of Kink.com.
Wow.
So we had big sets and bands.
Oh,
and so it was really like a Tonight Show.
Kink.com. Maybe
Yeah.
we need to like loosen this show up, Tim. They've got a
We had
budget on
Dominatrix
Kink.
is on the show.
Yeah,
and,
Kink.com
Sure.
has a budget.
I even had a celebrity on the show who beat me with a whip.
Okay.
And you'll
I
go
think I
see
remember
her.
you telling
know,
that
and
story,
I played
right.
this piano for her, but you can go see who she is. I don't want to use her name to promote.
Okay.
Even though I love.
But
she's
this is
great.
all on YouTube.
What an amazing person! Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
People
Anyway.
can find this on YouTube.
You can find it on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And so so that was a big part of my life, and there was a seminal moment in it when and the guy, there's a guy who's like the brunt of the joke, but he's such a great guy, and I don't want to. I'm going to make this character humiliate him and give him power at the end, because this guy is a great guy. I don't want to say his name, but he was one of the publishers of the Guardian magazine.
Oh
Right?
wow!
And it was a very important person, awesome person, and so people wanted me to interview him about gentrification. I'm on the show, right? And so because gentrification, we don't want all those stories about people and sex. No, do gentrification. I'm going to do it. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to talk about serious topics. On the same show, we had Sebastian Keys, a porn star from Kink.com.
I love it.
Who used to be a Mormon and does gay porn now.
Someone from a decorating magazine.
I literally had both of them on the same episode.
Oh my God.
I think that's fabulous. I would love to do a show.
Right.
Like
and
that.
I really was excited about both of them. I wanted to be like the Playboy. Yeah, but we have serious topics we talk about, right? That was my idea. And so, but in the musical, I make it like dude is interviewing the guy and I'm interviewing the porn star.
That's cool.
That nobody cares.
Yeah, that is really
That as much
cool.
as I care, they don't care.
Right.
Right. Because after you, and so that's what the song is about. Right. And at the end, he got 40 views and he got 250,000.
Oh my God.
So the name of the song is we're not serving vegetables, we're serving ice cream.
Oh my
We're
God.
not serving vegetables, we're serving
Okay, did
ice
Jackson
cream.
think of that title?
Jackson
That
came
is
up with
right
that.
out of Jackson. He has a
Right out of
slight
Jackson.
southern accent. I
Ice
can hear him
cream.
saying that.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. We're not serving vegetables, we're serving ice cream. Like, so I wrote this beautiful jazz song. That's the beginning part of the song, which is this deeply existential song that Jackson sings about connecting with other people. And I'm so excited to be doing this at that level. And then Maria just goes, "You're putting me to sleep. Look at the audience. We're not serving vegetables." She just completely ruins it.
I love it.
And the idea is that she doesn't do it because she doesn't care. She does it because she needs to get ratings.
Right.
She's the hard-nosed producer that he couldn't be.
Yeah.
That here's the bottom line. He got 40 views. Nobody asked any comments.
Nobody
cares.
Nobody cared. Right.
Let it go.
Yeah, just let
And
it go.
tell your story. And the whole thing, the guy who interviewed is the brunt of the joke.
Yeah.
But at the end, maybe I can have Maria give him his power back because this man is such an awesome guy. Could you take a character and like just make him the brunt of a joke? And everybody's like, I kind of feel for that guy and admire him, but then
make him end on a high note.
Yeah.
Bigger, better, stronger.
Yeah, I thought that would be really great to do that because I would love to see that happen in real life. But the world is
so is the musical at this point, are you done, do you think? When,
so right now,
how do you know when you're done? I guess that's
when
my
basically
question,
your partner threatens to quit. No. So no. Well, you do when you're done, you know what it is? You have to have something to deliver.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like almost when you run
It's
a startup
product.
company.
You
want more money? What for? What
you got to deliver the
money?
product when you're done.
Right. Did you get more customers? Did you get
right?
So the first milestone was getting the soundtrack out there.
Got it.
The next milestone, which we're finishing up right now, is getting the storyboard down.
Right.
Right. So you just the storyboard down, not the script, so you could find somebody to produce the show.
Right.
But you need a script writer.
Yeah.
So a lot of people won't produce it without a script writer. But if you go to groups of people, there's a lot of script writers who hang around knowing people like me want to kind of
So are you looking for a scriptwriter right now? Okay, looking for a scriptwriter.
Yes.
What
Putting
about
it out
going
there.
on Fiverr? A lot of people find people like that on Fiverr.
The scriptwriter has to come with money. A producer. I'm oversimplifying.
Right,
but the idea is,
you're
if
right.
it's a scriptwriter, it has to be somebody who's really fucking good.
Right.
Maybe somebody who knows producers. You know what I mean? Like Jackson and I can write the script. I'm not going to pay somebody thousands of dollars to write the script, unless I've got somebody who says, "Yeah, that's a good scriptwriter." You know, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's the truth is somewhere in the middle. So being a typical trans person, I'm always
somewhere in the middle. Typical trans, somewhere in the middle. This is all very exciting because Tim and I have been on your path since we met you.
Yeah.
We've watched you evolve, and I think with the musical, we are now getting to the tail end. Into the next part, which is the money to produce it, the people to
that's
produce
what it comes down to.
And that at the end of the day, and it's hard.
It's hard because people have this thing, well, I'll get to Broadway as soon as the Broadway review people like my show. Right?
But
they'll say,
that
one will go to, no,
anymore.
you have to raise money.
Right.
And so it comes down to, I know people love what I'm doing here, but do I know the economic methodology to find the right people and the right
So that was my question.
And all those ingredients.
How do you combine the economic methodology with AI, with social media?
Yeah, and that's what
that's what we're working for.
Yeah, like certain parts of it I can do. Like I am writing the story to be generic in nature. It's a superhero story. It just has a trans context, but everybody can relate to it. That part.
Right.
But I do that because I want to do that, not because I have to do that. I understand the process and what I need to do to get into it. I can't bridge the gap to, all right, who exactly do I talk to? Like, I don't mind going out 6 nights a week to promote it, but I want to go to the right places.
If there's a name you could get of someone.
Yeah, I will do it.
We all feel that way.
And that's the problem in finding a PR agent, because most of them are shysters.
Yeah.
And not that they're doing it intentionally, they just oversell themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
And you pay them a bunch of money and they don't deliver results. And they start doing all kinds of dubious things, like posting some link on 20 sites, of all of which are their sites.
Right.
They do just really unscrupulous things.
And that's another misuse you feel of social media.
Yeah. I think it is. There's so many bad things about it, and that's why, I also work in the tech world.
Well, and you understand this is the tech brain now talking that analyze publicists or what you want to do to get your show out there. That now the tech brain kicks in.
Yeah,
I think the answer is in the tech brain. What do you think?
I think it is. I think it's understanding the tech brain, but also understanding the promotional brain. And a simple way to look at it is the tech brain is going to figure out what places do you need to go,
right?
So you don't waste your time,
right?
And the emotional brain is going to come in there and hit a fucking home run in every one of them, right? And it's the combination of the two,
right?
And people say to me, I'm a tech executive, I'm in charge of cybersecurity and AI for $2 billion division of a huge company that you've heard of that makes all kinds of networking stuff.
Amazing.
And,
we probably wouldn't even understand what it is that you do on a daily basis.
I can explain to you how to make a pizza. You don't need to know what kind of pepperoni.
Right.
But like in your day, like with cybersecurity, give us a day in the life of Maria at her tech position.
Okay, so people ask me, why are you so good at what you do? I want to say to them, because I'm trans. Because I understand the technology.
Do people at work know you're trans?
No, only that one woman who works.
That one woman, okay.
Yeah, she knows, because I found her through a trans friend. Is that your ability to get something done, you have to really care about something. You have to kind of be a bitch. Like if you're an artist and you want to succeed, most artists succeed because they are so determined. Just think about I was thinking about William H. Macy. How did he get the role? How did he get the role in Fargo? He bothered and pestered the producers, flew to New York and just said, I'm the right guy.
Yeah, hire me.
That kind of thing. So you need to you need to have this passion, but you need to really have the skills. So it doesn't matter if you're a pianist or you're a chef or whatever it is. Anything you want to do great at, you've got to have the combination of the drive and the determination,
tenacity,
and the focus to know what it takes to succeed, the very technical aspect of it. But you also have to have this passion, because nobody in their right mind would put their effort into something unless they were totally passionate about it.
Of course.
Insanity.
Absolutely. Right. Yes.
So you need a logical person inside of me. That's why I say I feel like I'm Bruce Wayne in Batgirl. Because I was like, I would love to get my breasts done and everything, but I would just party all the time and I wouldn't get anything done.
And Maria, just as a friend, and we've had these discussions. I've helped trans people get those surgeries, and when it came to you, I said to you, I don't know for you, because once you do it, you do it. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a commitment of a certain kind of a physicality. Whereas you're like so dual, you're more dual than anybody I know. It maybe in the future you won't feel that way. It'll
I know it totally makes sense, but
till you figure it out, right?
Part of me is like, I like the idea of a commitment to that.
Right.
And
part of me is like,
well, only you can decide that.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like, I'm getting old, so I'm getting older. So just fuck it. It's like, you get to a point in your life, and that's where I'm at right now, is that we spend all this time trying to get somewhere. But one day I'll do that. One day
there's no one
like,
day.
that day just arrived. And it doesn't arrive the way you thought it was going to arrive. You just realize, it's more about being this person and seeing where it goes and not thinking about the future so much as being. You start to shift into it.
You are. The future is now. And as I said to someone the other day, they're like, you're always in such a hurry. Why do you push so hard? I'm like, don't you understand the clock is ticking?
Yeah.
It's like we're programmed into it.
Right.
And that's why
clock is ticking.
And that's why I'm focused. And I work in tech. I'm also working in politics.
Yes.
So I'm working with Alex Boris running for Congress.
Yay.
He's a tech guy. He knows AI. He's got a good balance between regulation and innovation.
He has a good balance.
I work with him. Primaries on Tuesday. What day's today? Tuesday.
Right.
Tuesday the 23rd.
Yep.
Tuesday the 23rd. So I built an AI app.
You built it already.
I have now built my
that's
first
like
AI
real.
app.
Okay, that's really impressive. When did this happen?
This last month and a half.
Wow.
And the
very
app
impressive.
is launched.
It's called. I'm going to launch it very soon for test mode. And the president of the Four Freedoms Democratic Party, Jerry Ferguson, really is excited about it, and it's going to be hopefully used inside the Democratic Party and all places to
so
help people collaborate.
Tech, right? It's for
like
tech.
It's for
Is that for Tim and Wendy, or we can?
It is for you.
Oh my God! I'm so excited.
It is a social media app
for us.
Oh wow!
I called it the Sortition.
Oh, I love it. Like sorcerer.
No, as in like the Greek sortition. For preventing corruption.
Right.
It allows large groups of people to collaborate on ideas.
Oh my God, I love that.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
Using AI to say, well, actually, this person kind of thinks similar to you doing that,
Interesting.
So, and then like you can say, well, show me people who think like I do.
Right.
And now show me people who think differently and let me understand why.
Right.
Either because I want to connect with them or because I want to destroy them in court. But it can be used for good or evil. But But I like the model that some places, like some people, Wikipedia is very controversial, but at least they have rules about being an asshole.
Right.
So I think if you have people who aren't, there's two things that'll shitify any technology. Right. Just think about it. Forget all the details about technology. Start with the top. How does technology get enshittified? You know what that word means?
Shitified.
Enshitification.
Right.
Cory Doctorow.
Is that a verb?
It's Cory Doctorow. It means basically when a tech platform turns to shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And why does it turn to shit? Basically, for a couple reasons. One is because it's money based. It's that they made an investment, and they went public. Well, people are like, oh, things went public, good. Yeah, well, you just became part of the very evil that you claim.
Right.
You don't like.
Right.
You are rejoicing in how great your stock portfolio is going
evil.
up and criticizing Facebook. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
I'm gonna write a song about you. You know what I mean? Like, how else do I need to get this across? That is ridiculous.
Oh, you're gonna end up in the musical.
If you can't even figure that out, how are we gonna save this planet?
Right.
Come on, man. Get with the program. And then what was the other one? The other one was so that's an important one. And then I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. We were talking about your app because you know what? I kind of
I got it.
You lost me at your app. I'm so impressed.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. And this is actually enforced on Wikipedia. And Wikipedia has its own problems. But the idea is that you have to have some kind of rules around being an asshole. Because if you're an asshole, you just lost the argument.
Right.
Yep.
Really, you have it all laid down here in logic.
That asshole thing is very important to you because you talk about it a lot.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Yeah. What is it about? With me, if someone doesn't have integrity or if they're fake, all these people that put out their fake podcasts, I want to out them so bad. So I hate fakeness. I hate fakeness. I hate laziness. Right.
What
is it about it for you?
Total selfishness.
It's selfishness. Nuts. Like, again, like you asked me about a day at work. So very often I have so much experience that I can tell when people are bullshitting me. Remember, when I was standing in Jerusalem, there's assholes everywhere. I also learned that, have a good bullshit detector. That's another thing.
Yeah.
I learned in Jerusalem. Right. When you ask something about something, I'm working on a $1 billion project right now. Right. So when you ask somebody about something and you could just tell they're bullshitting you, and you can also know why.
Right.
They're fucking lazy.
Right.
They're fucked up.
Right.
You know, they whatever. You're just like, dude, I'm going to ask you
see
one more
right through
time.
you.
Right. And
yeah.
what do I say to them? We're bringing out the dog. I literally say that to people.
Not the dude.
I literally
We're not
say,
bringing out the dude.
The dude says that to people.
The dude says
You
that.
don't,
So
I
we know we're
literally say
bringing
that
out
to
the
people.
dog.
You don't want the dog coming out. Just give me a straight answer. It's a yes or no question.
Yep.
What I want to say to them is like what Fred and Gwen did on my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
If the next word, 2 words out of your mouth, all right, yes or no, you will hold you in contempt of court. Right. And like, of course they don't do it. And then I just fucking read them the riot act.
And then that's
And people complain to me. Like I've had executives complain to me. I said, do I get results? Yes. What is the problem?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, can you be nicer? No, we've already tried that.
No, I knew you were going to say
Next
that.
question.
Right?
Next question.
Nice guys finish last.
Did you say to the guy that explain it to me like I'm a 4th grader? Yes, I did. Well, don't you find that obnoxious? Not if I asked him 10 times.
Right.
Oh, is that what happened? Yes. You know, that kind of thing.
No, are you done? Because I need to get back to work.
Yeah, so I get shit done.
Maria, I mean, we want to follow you about the app. I mean, there's just so much about you. How do people follow you, find out more?
MariaKonner.com. That's Maria with Konner with Konner.
Yeah.
Konner.
And I was telling people, here's like my advertisement.
Yes.
You're talking about me.
Yes.
Four things. You got to film it. Is technology, politics, trans, and entertainment, all in one person.
Right here.
Kind of thing.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Because really, I think that like I asked my AI app a question. I'll leave with this thought. I said, if AI was good enough where nobody had to work, right? The machines built everything. What would happen? Number one, most people would be poor.
Right.
Number two, most people would be middle class. Number three, most people would be wealthy. I mean, no. Yeah. Those three. What is the biggest driver of that outcome? Is it the technology itself? No. It's people's ability to engage in politics effectively.
Right. Oh my God.
If you can't even if you can't even see what's really happening around you, you're listening to propaganda and all this shit.
Right.
And you're getting you're waving the red flag or the blue flag, and you're not even really quite sure why.
Right.
That's where
you're part of the problem.
But that's where we're at right now.
And can't tell what's real and what's not.
And I understand that you can't tell, but there are technologies, there are methodologies and technologies out there. People said to me, "Oh, this sortition. What if most people aren't going to use it?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's the problem?" 2% of the people using it.
Right.
Would you rather listen to 2% that are organized, than 98% who are just talking about noise? Like you're like, I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah.
Right.
In your app, because you've got me going with this app, there will be truth. You have
it'll be all laid out.
It'll be laid out.
You know, and if you feel this way, then I want to see you put it. Half the time when I'm at work, people say, "Oh, I show them about a risk. We got this risk. What do you want to do about it? I don't think we need to do anything about it." I'm like, "Why? What about blah?" He's like, "All right." Well, he goes, "Well, you need to remove that from the information deck." I'm like, "No. I'm going to put in the information deck that I told you that we have a risk, and you said
going to nail you."
Well, no, you need to remove that. Why? What? Just tell me why. You think we don't have enough money? It's not. We don't have the budget for it. Then ask for more money. Anyway, you can write it down, and when you force people to write things down, they change their behavior.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe we will. I'm like, then just ask for more money. Just say you can't afford it.
Right.
And you talk about changing behavior. People hide behind their computer screens on social media.
Absolutely.
You have to mix it with with a person.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a higher rating if you show up in person. Like, imagine if you build a network. That's the thing. Now
I love this. Let's go on this.
I can program
if you build a
all
network,
kinds of rules into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can take it's like I tell people, watch out for me. I'm a bitch with male tools. Right? You know? Like, I want everything I read about that fucking virus, the fucking evil people. I want to take every technology knowledge I have, every Maria energy, all the entertainment thing, and just stick it to that.
That's right. You go, girl.
Our biggest revenge is being successful and creating more love than you could ever possibly dream of.
So fucking take that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm going to smother you with flowers, you fucking bitch.
That's right. Mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. Girl, you are such a trip. We had a couple of comments. We have Lizzie, Lizzie said preparation and opportunity, and she's wrote meet,
Oh.
MET. Okay.
Preparation and opportunity meet.
Lizzie is on
Yeah,
there.
there's like
Thank
preparation
you
and
for-
opportunity meet luck. Luck is there's something about preparation and opportunity meets determination. and
Meets
luck.
determination and like, yeah, she probably knows what it is, and she'll tell you what it is, Jim.
And that's why we're in New York. That's why we're
Actually,
here in New
happy
York.
early birthday
Happy-
because Lizzie's birthday is Saturday.
Yay! And hopefully we will see Lizzie at Hated Rivalry. Hoping
Okay.
to see her there. And who else?
Oh,
Albert C. Pena. We'll see you Saturday. Wonderful show.
Saturday. Is it Saturday?
Saturday.
night.
Well, mucho hugs to everyone. Hopefully see you
Wow.
tomorrow, Tim.
Wow.
At the you'll see Tim at the
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
Bronx.
Tomorrow.
And we're
Yeah,
hoping to
Albert.
see you
Oh, I can't
Saturday at Hated Rivalry, Albert. You know, it's at the Copa. We'll dance. We love to dance.
Yep.
I love the dances. I'll make
Now
you
you
dance
love
as a
to-
man.
Mhm.
It's so gay. Dancing. Dressing up as a girl is so gay.
I love it. I love
And as long as you don't have to dance with YMCA.
Yeah.
There you
As
go.
a girl, I do.
Right. As a girl, Maria loves dancing.
Okay.
I love it. I
want
love
to
that
get.
song.
I've been
you know.
fucked by a guy to YMCA.
Oh.
Take it this way, dude. Look at me.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
There you go. You know what? We're going to end this show on a high note. Don't we
Yeah.
just love that? Maria Konner, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, love you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Happy Pride.